In today's video, we're using scraps to make embellishments. Then we're going to make a page idea, an embellishment idea, and a card or tag idea. Stay tuned. Hi everybody, it's Julie. Welcome to the Messy Desk. Today we are on the letter E. We're going to make embellishments from scraps. And we need a page idea, an embellishment idea, and a tag or card idea using embellishments made from scraps. So I am going to start with my page idea. One of the things I've got a pile of scraps here all over, and I thought I would go ahead and make a flip. I have this page that I made out of scraps. So this is leftover page from the bird journal, and this is from that date book that Tom had, and I put the two pages together. I glued them, I folded this page over and glued it to this one, added washi tape over. This was all about stocks and bonds there, so I covered that over. But I thought I would go ahead and add a flip to this page. This is from out of one of my mom's journals, and I recognize her M. So I'm just going to go ahead. So this would be a scrap. And I just want to make sure it's going to fit in there. And it does. And I could go ahead and turn it this way. Yeah, we'll turn it this way. Okay. And I have this coffee dyed doily. What else do we have? We have this piece of ribbon, and we have this. Oh, okay. We have some pieces of fabric that have stamps on it. I think we can do this. And keep working. Just trying to find some cool stuff here out of the scraps that we can stack on top of each other and turn into a flip. What else do we have over here? So what if we put this behind this? Yeah, so we're just really getting just those colors from the sides. I like that. And that top of there, and maybe going up a little bit. With that behind it. Okay, so we have a layered flip is what we've got here. And then we can staple all of that on there, or you could glue each piece. I'm going to staple. Let's get this down. I'm going to straighten this, see if I can straighten this out a little. Okay, so we have a variety of get this straight on here. Okay, I am going to go ahead and staple one. Okay, that way it's all stapled together. I am going to go ahead and glue it down, and then I'm going to staple it also. It just might help us hold it. Okay, then I have this little piece, and I'm going to go ahead and put that under, so it makes like a tab. I'm going to go ahead and staple this down, but I'm going to have to glue that tab in, because there we go. Staple, staple. So we have added a little flip here. Let's go ahead and we'll just use some fabric tack. I had to clean off the end of the fabric tack here. There we go. Okay, so I'm putting some glue underneath the ribbon and then underneath the fabric and attaching our little tab. Okay, so that gives me a flip. Okay, out of scraps, and the scraps I used these 2 pages that were also in the scrap box, and that gives me another page for the journal. If you're here for the premiere, I'm waving hi, and say hello to Midnight. Hi, Midnight. I'm so glad you've joined us today. If this is your first time at a premiere, we do this every day at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time. It is a pre-recorded video, but we have a live chat going on during the premiere of this video, and we'd love to have you join us. Just click that live chat button and come on over and say hello. If you're here after the live, make sure that you comment and you tell us that you were here. We are so excited to get to do this every day. Again, that's 10:30 Pacific Standard Time with a brand new crafty video for junk journaling, because we're junk journaling every day. Also, we have our Facebook group, Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Julie, where you are able to share your projects and get to know each other a little better. I also have an Etsy shop, Dear Julie Julie, and it is full of digitals and journals and journal kits and a lot of my favorite things I have in the supplies section. So come on over and check that out. And so with that, let's get back to our program. Okay, so there we go. We have a flip made out of scraps. Bring that over to this side. So next we need an embellishment made out of scraps. We're going to make embellishment So I have, this is from the printable winter one sheet, and I will be putting these in the shop. They should be there by the time this video is up. Okay, so let's go ahead, and we have that. We have some more of this. Ooh, what if we go ahead? So we have, this was left over from when we were doing something earlier. And so we have this scallop here. We have this fabric, and we have this this piece that we can use, and we can use. So I'm just collaging and layering here. On top of a digital printout from the winter one sheet. So that. I do have the stickers we've been using. We'll go ahead and distress right on the sticker. Okay, so I have all of that stuff on there, and I'm going to attach it with my stapler. Okay, and I am going to come in, and I should have put the glue down first, but I didn't. Put some glue down. Okay, so there's our embellishment. And we need a tag. So, okay, so I have this wallpaper border that matches this really, really well. It gets lost under there though. All of this is scraps, you guys. I just have so much scraps. You know what if we, there was a big, there's that. Aha. Here it is. So we have this that I think is really kind of cool. so we could layer this up on top of this and put it on the wallpaper. And then this, we could turn this, could be a pocket for the journal. And I have an idea. Okay, so if we took an envelope, okay, and we go ahead, okay, so we're gonna take this envelope, put glue on the flap. I totally have changed my idea of what I'm doing. And that happens sometimes. Okay, so we have our flap. I'm going to go ahead and put my flap into my wallpaper border. Okay, just like this. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go around the edge of this and turn it into a pocket. Okay, so this is going to become a large pocket here. Okay, so that's our embellishment that we made. And remember, embellishments don't all have to be small, okay? Your embellishment can be larger. And again, we're making embellishments out of scraps. And then from those, we are making, we did our page idea. And we need a tag idea and an embellishment idea. Okay, so now this becomes a pocket. I'm going to go ahead and sew around this, and then we are going to there we go. I like that. We're going to add this onto here. Do we still want to lift it up? Oh, that's a hard one. Let's see here. If we just corner or two corners. Okay, so we can go ahead and cut this in half and use these to frame it. Okay, I like that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put glue on my two corners. Then I'm going to go ahead and put those on here. Just an easier way to be able to get them as even as I can before I put them down. Okay. And then put this down. So we are embellishing this pocket, but this will also be able to go over, and we'll be able to have the choice of putting this as an embellishment. Okay, so I'm thinking that it will be an embellishment going over the side of a page. So this is one of the things that I have to possibly use as a page. So this can be an embellishment like that, or it could be another page idea, just so that you know that you do have that choice for this. Of course, for this we need an embellishment idea, so we're going to go with that. Okay, so I need to go and sew around this, and I'll have that done by the end. The other thing is I'm going to want to turn this into a pocket that you can get into from the side. Okay, so from the side. And sometimes when you do that, you will need to close off the parts of your envelope. Okay, just so you know that sometimes there's no sticky up at these top corners. So you might want to go ahead and stick those down. And to finish this off, I'm going to see about closing off this. The other thing you can do is you can go ahead and put, if you have a card that fits, you can put a card inside that flap of envelope. You'll have this little flappy page. There we go. I'm just going to put that there. So I have this postcard from, it was in my stash. I don't know which kit this is from. I'm thinking possibly Easter. Okay, and I've made that into a pocket because I love pockets and I cannot lie. Okay, there we go. Okay. There we go, and we can put something in there, so it's a kind of a double pocket we got going on here. I think I'll use the circle punch to make sure that you know that that is a pocket. We'll wait and see after we get this sewn how much room we have there. Okay, so again, this is an embellishment. It is a, I don't even know what to call it. I'm going to call it a side pocket tuck. Okay, side pocket tuck. Okay, and we could actually go ahead and attach this, and we might do that. because then it becomes a tuck where you still have this that comes out, but I want to sew that first. Okay, so that is my embellishment. And next we need a tag idea from scraps. So I have this really cool piece, this scrap. Okay, so this was in my scrap stuff. And I want to go ahead and decorate it. I'm going to go ahead and rip this. Okay, so there's a leaf coming off this edge. And I'm going to make a really large tag. Remember, I love really large tags in my journals. So let's see. So I'm thinking we can go ahead and add that. Okay. And okay, let's go ahead and put this on. We're going to go ahead and glue this down. So this is from wrapping paper. And we did use some of this wrapping paper in some of the other elements that we've made so far. Okay, so I want this so that this leaf is above the bird. And everything comes up to the edge, okay? Okay, resist the sticky scissors. There we go. That. And so this came off of a calendar. I just thought the corners were kind of cool. And put that down. And it was also in the scrap pile. Darn, we didn't put this in the cup. So I had to wait for it to come out. Okay. So put this up here in the corner. And we're just gonna kind of frame our bird. Let's see, we have a fabric stamp. We still have some of these up here too. Oh, I like that. We'll add that. This is from one of the hoarded items that I had. here. Whoa. Put it down. And then we need to ball up the glue. Going around the edge and grabbing the glue. And then we have a little bit of glue in this one spot. Game changer, just picks that right up. Okay. Okay, I don't want to lose the bird, so as I keep adding things to this, but I don't want to lose the bird. Okay, so what I did is I pulled this as far as I could over to the right, okay, right up to the edge, and I put the glue down. And I started this edge in the glue, and then as I moved it up, it's moving up with some glue. Then when I was moving it up, you probably saw I went all the way until I could see that page. Then I pulled it back down. Okay, and that way I'm going to get this edge. Okay. And I was able to use as much of that down there in that corner as I could. Okay. Okay, and then just adding a little bit of the green that we've been using. Again, all these scraps are all over around on my desk so that I will use them up. That is just how I've tried having them in a little tray, and I get done and I still have the little tray. Okay, I forget to use the stuff, so okay. We're getting so close. All we have left is our items from our recycle pile. And then I can put this journal together. I'm so excited. So remember, I know a lot of you are struggling with this challenge this time, and remember that you can go ahead and you can copy, okay? It's this, especially this time. I mean, anytime I put videos out there, I expect that they will be, copy sounds like a bad word, but that you will use the ideas, please. Please, please. Okay, so I'm going to put this right here. Okay, so it kind of cleans up that. And then I've got another one here. And that can go right here, and that will go ahead and make those corners look like they belong. Okay, so we've collaged and everything's touching. And then I think we need some flowers inside that. Inside that there. And even though these are all pink with this distressing on them, they are very much taking on the colors of this journal. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put flowers right there. Okay, and let's go ahead and we'll distress around the flowers in here. And around the bird. Okay, so that is my card. You still have the bird. Now I think we might want a tab on here. So one of the other things that I was going to do for this journal was to make tabs out of scraps. So that would be another embellishment, and I've got all these. Now, one of the ways that you can make a tab really easily is to go ahead and fold this so that hopefully it's kind of even though it was cut with scissors, so it's going to be a little bit off. Okay. So I've folded it in half. I'm going to go ahead and come over here to this side, and I'm going to just cut up, you know, between 1/4 and 1/2 of an inch. And I will be able to add that. We're going to add it, let's add it to this side. Okay, we're going to add it to this side. So we'll go ahead and add glue. Okay, add glue, and then down at the bottom we need glue on both sides. And we can go ahead and have this piece come in like that, and then we can still fold this over. Okay, so that gives us a tab. On this side, I'm just going to go ahead and finish this off by adding washi tape to the edge. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and add some washi to this, to our tab. I love these fall-like colors. I think it's really pretty. So this journal is going to be for sale in the Etsy shop, and when it is finished. Okay, so if you get to the point you go, yeah, I don't really like that doesn't quite meet up, then you can go ahead and recut it with your scissors. And so there, or if it ends up that it's too far out, which is very, it's a possibility here that that's going to be too far out. So that is my large card. I am going to go ahead and round the corners. So here we go. Here we go around the corners. Yeah, that makes a difference. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, so we have a little bit of an edge right here. I'm going to go ahead and clean that up. There we go. You know what? I have packaging over here. Now that I've put that tab on there, I'm like, you know what? I think I want it. Oh, but it can go under the whole packaging. We'll just make a whole clear pocket. So that's a possibility. I don't know how, we'll check that out when I get to that part of putting it into the journal. You know, whether we put it in something like this or I just like it because it's pretty, and sometimes it's nice to have the clear to be so that you can still see the item that you made. So there we go. So we have that as our card. And so let's see what we did this time. We have our floating pocket. Let me go sew this. I'll be right back. And here we have our pocket has been sewn. And so this is our little wallpaper pocket side tuck thingy here that we used our embellishment and turned it into a larger embellishment, and used our scrap paper to make a large tag embellishment with our embellishment, which is our tab here. I think we need a little something more going on our little tab here. We have a little bird. Oh, we should tear it. It's a hummingbird, I think. We'll go ahead and we'll use the fabric tack. So our embellishment, that became an embellishment, and our large tag has an embellishment of the tab here, and like I said, I may end up, depending on how I put this in here, I just think that that's going to be there. I think that that's going to be too long, so I'm going to go ahead and go with that. But there we have collaged onto some scrap paper and turned it into a large tag. And then we have our page idea, where we had the page from the book, the bird book, and from book, and then we've made a flip inside as our page idea using scraps. Okay, so that is today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Which one is your favorite? I love the way the card, I actually like all three of them. I love all three of them. I love the way both of those turned out. And I think that the wallpaper pocket little thing that will sit in the side, or this can go into a large pocket. Okay? I think that those are all a lot of fun. Find something to celebrate every day. I'm going to go ahead and I will add Junk Journal Page Ideas playlist up here, and I will add a embellishment video over here. So you can go watch those for your viewing pleasure and crafty company. And thank you for that. And have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye.